Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Barely Necessities. It's when the Rebeccas here at Laughing Place get together and talk about all kinds of Disney merchandise. With that said, how are you doing, Rebecca?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Excited, as your husband pointed out. At some point, we are going to have a bit of a Baloo cameo, so you're going to have to stick around for that. But we've got a lot of fun items today, as always, and we're starting off with some stuff from Hallmark.
Yes. Yeah, it's that time of year. We've got the Christmas season on our mind, and that means Hallmark is presenting their keepsake ornaments for 2025. There's over 50 Disney designs that are part of this year's lineup. I believe these are available now. They started a merchandise preview earlier in the week, and then now here we are. So what do you think of these options for this year?
I can't get over the way that ornaments have changed over the years. They even have, for example, this one right here, it's adorable. It's Kermit. It plays Rainbow Connection. I won't do that so I don't get a copyright, but it actually moves too as he is singing. So you have that, or this one that's what they're calling this a paper craft ornament. It's a beautiful image of the Blue Fairy and Pinocchio, but when you push the little button, it has the beautiful illuminations, right? So pretty. I don't know. It's just like you're like little shows for your tree.
It's quite amazing,
right? So much beyond the simplistic notion that I have. I say our family doesn't have a tree, and part of me is a little bit happy because the collector that I am sure I would have had a very hard time having boundaries when it came to ornaments. Does your family have a tree traditionally, Becca?
Yes. Not so much me and Kyle, but growing up, and my mom still does. So definitely had the tree for the holiday season, and everybody. Well, I have 4 siblings, so there were way too many ornaments to put on a tree. So then it would kind of get down to like you get to pick 5 each, because then mom and dad had their ornaments, and you had whatever other decorations. So we had, I don't know, I must have like 50 ornaments at my mom's house. But
wow. Yeah, see, do be coming in and pointing out the truth. If we had a tree, we'd be broke. Because look, there's so many. And every once in a while I think about finding other ways to display ornaments, and then I think better of it. But they're really beautiful. They are at Hallmark. There's over 55 in the Disney realm, as it were. And if you are a Haunted Mansion fan, beautiful tree topper from that area of Disney. So you will find all kinds of things. Meanwhile, over at Walt Disney World, our team spotted some new merchandise celebrating the Polynesian resort. So we're starting off, we're going to share a few of these items that are Trader Sam's. Bold colors, nice celebration of the bar, the nice little tiki bar there inside the Polynesian, adjacent to Captain Cook's. We've seen similar designs from the location, but you can, bring it home. Man, this blue is everywhere. Like,
right?
I know. It's
2025 is brought to you by this color blue.
Right? But I'm a fan. So not complaining, just noticing. However, the Tiki God over here from the Polynesian is front and center on the new merchandise line we've seen. Have you stayed at the Polynesian? It's the one resort I haven't stayed at.
I have not. I'm trying to think if I've stayed. I think the only Walt Disney World resort that I've stayed at is Art of Animation.
So we're like reverse. I forgot about the Riviera. That one was built since I moved away, but I have not yet. What is Jimmy talking about? I want to number by my name. Oh, you're talking about the leaderboard. Yeah, sorry, you're not on the leaderboard. YouTube has this new thing, Becca, where people get points and stuff for posting.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, it's fun. I was Geo was number 1 this morning during morning report. I was second. So
Nice.
by the way, your husband is pointing out that you in actuality have stayed at Art of Animation
Oh, he's
Bay
right.
Lake
Yeah.
Tower, which is part of the Contemporary and Saratoga Springs Resort. So
Okay. All right. Yes.
so there you go. He's calling you out. How cute is Mickey in his canoe here? Or canoe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
canoe.
I think it's adorable. I really like the color of the canoe too. I'm like, I'd get in that.
Nice and bright and yellow. Geo pointing out that his rank doesn't show up in the phone app. I'm sorry. Hopefully that'll be fixed by YouTube. The lug bag here. We are fans of lug, so they have a nice crossbody with the tiki on the front and a Dole Whip on the back.
Of course, you gotta have the Dole Whip,
right? Yeah, I think I've had more Dole Whips at the Polynesian Resort than I have at Walt Disney World. Like at Magic
I think
Kingdom.
I still have yet to have a Dole Whip. So I know. They have here in Springfield, they have a pineapple whip, and we haven't even gone to the pineapple whip stops because they have like a couple little carts throughout the city. But a friend picked one up one time brought it over to another friend's house. So I've tasted the pineapple whip here in Springfield, but I've never actually like gone for the experience, and I haven't done it in Walt Disney World either.
Jazzman. Geo pointing out it's adorable.
I love that. That's really nice play on words.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the Dole Whip over when I can enjoy it at the Polynesian. They have really nice tables and chairs out there on the lanai. And so yeah, I'm a big fan.
Channeling your inner golden girl.
Yes, I am. Polynesian Village Resort logo on the front of a zip hoodie. Beautiful aloha on the back. Once again, nice. What, Jazzman? What is with all these people who have not had Dole Whips?
Thank you, Dr. Jazzman, because we're in the same. It's just like there was other things to try, or you're with people who weren't interested in having it, or like you go with your friends, but then they're not feeling it, and I'm not feeling. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm
pretty sure you can even mobile order it over at the Poly. So like I'm not 100%. I'm like getting ready to check because I was trying to remember if you could or not. Oh, oops! Opened the Disneyland app by mistake. I hate it when I do that. So yeah, every once in a while I think about randomly ordering food for a friend who I know is at the park and just being like, here, go over to this place. Your order will be ready soon, and sending them on a trip to get something. I would do that. If you're at Walt Disney World, now that I know, no, it's not a mobile order. Now that I know that you haven't had a Dole Whip, I would totally do that.
Order one for me.
I would just be, Becca,
You're gonna get
an order placed. You let me know when you are adjacent to this, and I will make sure that you have one. So
one of these days.
Geo is loving all of the Maui Shruggy merch. So cute. I don't know. I'm a fan. Like I say, I'm a fan of these colors. The nice blue, the orange. It's just immediately evokes Polynesian. Even if this was like across the room from me, this color scheme, I would immediately think about it.
Yeah, it definitely has that tropical warmth to it as well.
Okay, wait. There's a subreddit that's local, apparently, Kyle says, where if they ordered at the wrong place by accident, they'll like share it with somebody who got there. Like, oh hey, I accidentally placed the order at the little mom and pop restaurant here near my house instead of near your house instead of the one near my house. And so they offer, okay, that's fun. I like that idea. It's similar to, if you are ever staying at a Disney DVC resort hotel, go online to Reddit groups or Facebook or whatever. Often there's a designated ice machine and floor area where people will leave their food items, because DVC are much more apt to be extended stay. So they'll buy, little odds and ends to have as snack items in the hotel room when they get back. Maybe they wanted to make breakfast, so they would have bought butter, but you can't just go and buy a small thing of butter. Typically you end up with a larger thing. And so they'll let people know, hey, we're checking out today, and we set all our items on floor 3 in a it's still in the cooler or whatnot. So you can end up scoring some nice snack items or essential goods for your refrigerator as you prepare to restock. So we saw that when we were at Alani, of all things. Aww. So Gio pointing out, yeah, we ditched a stroller when we were at the port at Port Orleans, I'm guessing. And he sees people leave stuff over at All Stars too. Okay, so not just DVC. So there you go. First time I encountered it was DVC.
Yeah, I've encountered it at timeshares before, not so much hotels, but yeah.
There you go. Gio says laundry rooms, another good place to check. So interesting. In the world of retro toys, Fisher-Price and Disney are bringing back some favorites. I know we had the Rooster Goes.
Yeah.
Right? The cow says. Yep, they're very, very familiar. I personally find it funny that these are coming back with Mickey and friends. Before it was just delightful Child A and Child B in a rowboat. Now
yes.
Mickey and Minnie doing the row your boat. You no longer stick your finger through a ring, right? And pull. Remember that? You'd get your fingers, it would hurt, but now you pull. So you don't. Which I prefer to when they replaced it. Do you remember for a while they got rid of the string and it was just the lever, like a
slot machine.
Yes, thank you. Like a slot machine.
Well, what are you gonna get? Ding 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 ding.
So there's a variety of these toys that they've come out with. Even the little doggy with the wheels.
Oh yes, I can hear this toy. And I can feel how it feels, and sometimes now I don't know, being brand new, I'm sure the wheels are perfect, but I feel like every one of the dogs that I ever played with like that, the wheels were always just off a little bit.
A little wonky. Just a little wonky. Oh, the record player features a Mickey Mouse hand. I had the record player. I did not have the doggy. I did have the record player. I did have the cash register.
This is the thing. I was like, Kyle, I want this so much. He's like, I know, I was thinking the same thing. And I'm like, but I know after pressing all the buttons a couple times, I'd be like, okay, I'm done with it. So it's like, I really just want to play with it for a few minutes and then be able to okay, that was an enjoyable experience.
Gift it. Let it have a second life. Enjoy it for a little while and then find someone who will enjoy it in a second life.
I do have a toddler niece and a toddler nephew, so maybe we can acquire that.
There you go. So you can enjoy it for a bit and then you can rehome it. But I love that they've brought. Okay, let's see. So Kyle also wants the cash register. So you should buy it and then you can play with it with your niece and then share it with others. But Gio pointing out that the pig looks like Henwin. Okay, so now I have to go back up and look at the pig and see if I. See, I don't see Henwin. I see Charlotte's Web. When I
that was the first movie I ever cried at.
I see
I remember my mom needing to comfort me after watching Charlotte's Web because I understood the significance of the end of it. So yeah. Oh,
that was a read aloud in 3rd grade.
Aww.
Did you have that when you were in elementary school? It was Friday afternoon. If you were finished with all your work for the day, you could just color or put your head on your desk or relax If you had some work, she gave us time so we wouldn't have to take it home as homework over the weekend while she would read a story aloud. And Charlotte's Web was one of them. Fred also cried. Who doesn't cry at Charlotte?
Oh my goodness.
So, and then, Gio says that he has a niece, but too much older. So yeah, can't justify buying it. Oh, find a friend. Find a friend, enjoy a toy for a little bit, and then what we should do is we'll just buy one for Laughing Place, and then we'll just pass it, or like Kyle and Becca will get it for a little while. Then we'll send it over to Gio for a little bit. And then I'm sure there's somebody else watching who would be like,
sisterhood of the traveling pants, but with the the magic of the traveling cash register.
Your husband wishes the characters, the animals were featuring Disney characters, like you would have, Mickey maybe announcing the characters, while Gio is wishing the rooster would say, "Ooh, yeah. Lolly."
I like that.
Nice. That's my favorite movie. I think that's one of my favorite Disney movies is Not a Princess, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood's a good one.
I could pretty much recite it when I watched it.
Really?
I could pretty much, yeah. In fact, right now I'm beginning to run through scenes. So let's move on to Comic-Con. It's just around the corner. Our team will be there. We will have, I think, 4 different members of the Laughing Place team, Ben, Alex, Mike, and Jeremiah, on site, making sure to keep you up to date on what's happening from Disney, from Marvel, from Star Wars, and all Disney company arms in between. They're at Comic-Con, and part of that is the exclusive merchandise that pops up at Comic-Con. Some cases it's a debut there, and then we'll see it elsewhere. Geeky Tiki's going to be there.
Yes, and like you just said, these are going to debut at the show or at the convention, and then they will be available. Some of them will be available online as well. Fortunately, the Geeky Tiki URLs are already up, so you can actually view the product, and you can't purchase it yet. There's no purchase option, but you can actually go and view the product, bookmark that page, kind of like decide whether or not this is something that you're going to want to get. So when it does go on sale, it's right there for you. I like these colors. I like that it's a little Geeky Tiki's has done a lot of interesting things. Sometimes they just do a solid color like we have here. Other times they've played with a couple different colors and making the characters look a little bit more or similar to their actual looks. But I like these. It's very it feels very summery to me. And I don't know, I could see this joining my collection.
I like the flower in Minnie's hair, the lei, the shoes, Mickey toes out, Hawaiian shirt, having a blast during the summertime. They are even diving into the lore of the Haunted Mansion with a beheaded knight available for your drinking pleasure. But these were the ones that caught your husband's eye. And I agree. I love the realization of this faux coconut with our buddy Baloo and also Goofy. These are
and again with the colors, I like the the different shades here. We've got that kind of like brown chestnut look, and I don't know. I am really intrigued by these.
It gives it the feeling that it's been carved out of it, right? That you're looking at the outer shell and then the inner layers of the coconut. Fun stuff from the team over there at Geeky Tiki's. I know that Toink is also going to be featuring some Golden Girls merchandise, as well as a set of toys. So be on the lookout for those details at Laughing Place. I suspect you will see more coming from Comic-Con merchandise over the next week or so. Let's see, Disney character figurines. What can you What can you share about this, Becca?
So I think the big thing here is the packaging is different. Usually we see the figurine sets with like a plastic container. Disney's kind of stepping away from that and going for that more like cardboard recycle, like items that you can recycle or reuse even for play. We've seen them do this with the fashion dolls, but now they're doing this with the line of figures here. And I actually like this because you kind of get your own little like play set within the box as well.
Yeah, much nicer. Yeah, much nicer for presentation at home if you wanted
absolutely.
to, have a way to set them up when you're at home. As we've mentioned in the past with these character sets, if you're heading to the parks, right, and you can maybe get these on the down low, they can make nice cake decorations. So maybe if you don't have a birthday right around your trip, but you have a child who is in love with, I shouldn't say child, just a person, because frankly, as an adult, I wouldn't mind a cake decorated with the Winnie the Pooh and friends, and then later on I could, set those Pooh characters on my desk or around my sink in the kitchen or something, So it's one of the aspects of the figurine sets I like to remind people about. So cake.
Yes, cake indeed. Yeah, and then it's also like a bonus gift too, so unless you're keeping them for yourself.
Yeah, right. So a lot of different sets available. We highlight them in the article and share with you the new packaging that we spotted there. I'm based on the carpet. I'm going to say these pictures were taken at the Contemporary Fantasia shop. Or is it I think it's the Fantasia shop that's in the center there by the monorail. So
yep.
That's what I'm sticking with.
Nope, you got it. You got it right. It is in our article. So well done, Rebecca.
Thank you. I can identify carpet. Also at Walt Disney World, the adorable Mickey Mouse who talks to you has made his way there.
I was a little surprised at this price. We probably talked about it before when this first debuted at Disneyland, but this popcorn bucket, while it's very cool, is $45.
He talks to you.
I know, but it's a $45 popcorn bucket.
And he moves. He blinks. He moves. He's fun. I will say, I have played with this Mickey popcorn bucket a bit, and he was a little bit high maintenance when it came to responding.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we seemed to have the most success when we would speak directly into his tush.
Okay. So you gotta have the microphone or the speech.
I mean, it makes sense in a way because the way it looks, right? That it looks like the head is where like the popcorn is and stuff, and then the speaker is there, kind of around the shoulders. So I could see where whatever it is that is catching that I'm saying hello, Mickey, or I think that was the trigger, might be around that zone. But yeah, it was very, very funny when we finally discovered that. But he also had a challenge if we were in an area where there was a lot of ambient noise. But it could just be that the one we had was particularly difficult. But he would blink and he would talk to you, and he was way too cute. I thought he was adorable. Jazzman, do I play Dreamlight? I have played Dreamlight. I haven't invested a lot of time though in Dreamlight, but I have played it. It was fun. I lack patience. It requires too much patience. Have you, Becca, played Dreamlight?
I have not. Every time I think I want to do something, I'm like, I can't do this because I'm gonna become obsessed with it, and then it's gonna take over all of my free time. But I've heard many good things, and it looks like an absolutely gorgeous experience.
Gio reminding us that it is cheaper with that $45 price point than it was found out in California. I was looking to pull up that article to see if I had the price right here in front of me, but I don't.
I wonder if
yeah.
it has something to do with the tax rate too, because that's
Well,
probably.
you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if that came into play with it. But we've seen that before with popcorn buckets. I want to say Star Wars. When Star Wars dropped, we've seen a considerable difference on the from coast to coast in regards to that one as well. Also wonder if there might be some differences regarding just simply how it gets to them, right? Because one coast versus the other coast, there may be more
That's
cost
true.
of transport too. So interesting always when the prices are different from park to park.
Or
So
even online. Sometimes, now
yeah,
this is not available at Disney Store, but sometimes Disney Store is more, I think, I forget how it works. I think maybe sometimes it's less expensive on Disney Store than it is in the parks, but then you also have to pay shipping, or you have to buy X number of items to get to, or you have to, spend at least $85 to be able to get free shipping. So there's some type of trade-off there too.
I was trying to see if I could pull up a mobile order that had that Mickey
Oh, that's a great
bucket
idea.
in it. So yeah, 55 for the 70th celebration Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket. So
Okay.
45 versus 55. So yeah. So if I'm gonna buy it, I better wait. I'm not gonna get. I'm about to go to Disneyland, so don't
So
get it there.
don't get
A week
right.
later, I can save myself $10.
There you go.
Thank you for the reminder, Gio. Save me $10. Appreciate it. Let's see. Pandora. We've got some open work charms over there on Disney Store. Mickey and Friends. These are really attractive.
I agree.
They are exactly my style.
Yeah. I like how, I guess, simplistic it is,
Yeah.
but it's super clear. I like that there's more definition than just like the Mickey head. Like you've got his facial expression, you've got the smile, or you've got the bow for Minnie. But yeah, these are really, really gorgeous.
And I envisioning them like side by side on a bracelet too. Just really pretty, and the fact that it's just that singular outline with the silver, and I can envision where you might have like a spacer of color right
Yes.
between them, or something. Just like I say, the variety available as far as using these as a charm on your Pandora bracelet. Yeah, totally caught my. This is my favorite. I think the realization of Goofy in this.
It's so good.
No, terribly sweet. So these are all available at Disney Store. As always, we have links below in the show notes, and we are an affiliate with Disney Store and some of the other companies that we've talked about. We do note when it is an affiliate link, and we receive a commission on your purchase, so that you know that you are supporting us by making your Disney shopping after hearing about it here on Barely Necessities. Jeremiah stopped by World of, nope, it's not called that anymore. Jeremiah stopped by the Coca-Cola store there in Disney Springs and spotted some of the new Coca-Cola dynamic.
Yeah.
Refresh Your Galaxy. That's what it's called.
Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Refresh Your Galaxy. So there's obviously you've got some Coke bottles that you can get, but then also some merchandise. And I'm liking that Darth Vader shirt. That one is like, it's calling to me.
The artwork that they have on these sodas is really attractive. If you aren't aware, as part of the campaign, when you using their app, when you photograph the cans with this artwork, then you can digitally collect the art from the can and collect points. And when you've collected a certain number of points, then you are able to redeem those for an entry into their sweepstakes that's happening right now. And among the items in the sweepstakes are some of these visions here, these artwork. Dude, I am like struggling.
No, you're okay. These are like The collectible wraps, is that
Yeah.
what we're going for?
Yeah, they have them. They have them as like coasters or
Oh,
T-shirts or keychains in the sweepstakes, as well as some prizes like vacations to Walt Disney World and things like that as well. So if there's a way to use their app and collect these digital points that you can then redeem for entries in the sweepstakes. These particular soda designs, if you are a fan of collecting Star Wars and Star Wars soda designs, these are unique to the Disney parks. They're not the ones you're going to find on shelves. There's a third design that's Chewbacca with the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
Yeah, lots of fun this campaign. I love the artwork connected with it. So.
And they also have 2 glass bottles. Well, that Stormtrooper full wrap one is sold out, but you can purchase the other 2 glass bottle designs they have online. It's an 8-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola for $8.95, which is kind of a lot, but it's supposed to be that collector item. So those are available exclusively online. So if you can't get to the parks to get those designs, then you can at least get something online as well.
There you go. In the world of the upcoming at the Disney store, Becca, did I get everything on our list?
We did get everything on the list. Yeah, we had a shorter list today, so
good.
We got all the way through it.
Yay. Let's see. The Disney store will have some merchandise for the recently opening Walt Disney A Magical Life. Walt Disney A Magical Life. That merchandise is going to be hitting the Disney store on the 17th, so we will be sharing that on Laughing Place. And also, I'm excited about this, Becca.
I know, 1987.
The colors, the memories. That's some pretty. Yeah, see, that's some pretty fun stuff coming.
I think that's later this week, right? Is that?
I want to say this is the 24th.
Okay, so next week.
Yeah, I want to say it's after the upcoming Disneyland hype. But hey, Laughing Place will have it. So you can stay tuned to the site for all of that. Becca, I'll let you talk about the shopping list.
Yeah, we had another pin drop for Tuesday. There was a slider pin of the Muppets that sold out so fast, but I think you can still view it on there. Maybe it will become available later. I don't know. We've also got some other fun designs that dropped today as well. There's a new Disney Pins, Dooney and Burke. Well, I won't say it's a collection. It's a tote bag and it's ear headband, but the design is like buttons that you would collect. So it's kind of like a little flare. It's really, really cute. And it's all sorts of Disney characters and parks and attractions and all the things we love. While we were at Contemporary earlier this week, we spotted a lug monorail bag. So it's shaped like monorail red, which is very, very fun. And then you can't purchase an entry to Wine and Dine weekend anymore. It's sold out, but you can view the finisher medals that will be available for the participants that will be running the races this fall. And then we've got Disney Destiny previewed their maiden voyage merchandise. There's a whole bunch of stuff, lots of beautiful colors. So if you're into the Disney Cruise Line stuff and you want to see what's going to be available on the ship, there's some fun stuff to check out. Magic Key members or pass holders, I guess Magic Key pass holders can get some exclusive Disneyland Resort 70th anniversary dated shirts. And then there's a really adorable Minnie Mouse dress available at Disney Store. It's a full dress with a black top and her blue skirt. So it's one of Minnie's earlier looks. Still have the polka dots, but I think this one's really, really cute. And then Disney Store also released their ornaments, or have started to release their ornaments. We've got some sketchbook ornaments available online now. And then I'm still not quite sure how to say this. Is that Urupucha-chan, the little plush characters we talked about a couple of weeks ago. We had a new wave of Disney friends joining the collection, and more on the way. But this is Goofy, Pluto, and then Chip and Dale. So super, super cute, super cuddly. Great collection to start growing.
There will not be Disney Trivia Live this evening, but I wanted to share with you all before we go. Since the last time I used the interface here, they've changed stuff, so I'm learning how to do the new stuff. Okay, let's see. We have a new game here at Laughing Place. It's a daily game. It's called Sorcerer Streak. So you'll see the tagline, keep your magic alive, one answer at a time. So what's going to happen is each day we present a question, and if you get it correct, your streak continues. If you get it wrong, your streak goes back to 0. Most of the time, it's going to be yes and no questions. I know this morning it was playing off of the Zombies franchise edition. Zombies #4 recently debuted. And so the team asked, will the Zombies 4 films be in Disney Plus top 10 this morning as of 10 a.m.? And so at 10 a.m., the morning news crew stopped by Disney Plus to see what was that the case? And if you said yes or no, you would get your point, continue your streak or not. We also give you the option to skip if maybe it's something where you don't feel quite as confident about. So maybe you want to, kind of give yourself a chance to take a breather on it, to take a pass on it. So stop by. We'll have the link in the show notes, but we're calling it Sorcerer Streak. And it's just your chance to kind of answer a question kind of in that realm of Disney, show off your Disney prediction skills, and see if you can keep your streak going. So wanted to let everybody know about that Sorcerer Streak here at Laughing Place. As always, we appreciate you stopping by. Laughing Place keeps you on top of all things around the Disney company, and we look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye.